All right. So, for those of you who have not been following along, basically, um, I have been making excuses for the last few days about my crappy performance because either I didn't have my meds, or I hadn't had enough coffee, or both, or sleep deprived, or whatever. I have slept. I have had my meds. I have had coffee. I'm just gonna lose now for no reason. Like I'm just gonna be bad. Um, there's no excuses today. All right. So now from where we left off yesterday. So goals to get to 1,000. I'm at 863. My highest ever is 879. We are gonna try. Yesterday when we started, we were at 862, so we managed to, on average, up ourselves by one. Let's see if we can't do a little bit better today. We can't, just to, so we're probably still gonna lose. Again, I'm trash, but we're gonna try. Let's see. This should not take that long to think of a response. It's a pretty standard. Okay, guys. Do you not know how to play anything but D4? Do you not? This is a common at our level. This is a common. This is the I think the top engine moves. Like it's okay. You need to figure out how to do your thing here. You should know by now what the responses you want to make here are. Okay, yeah, this should not require this much thought. Yeah, like there's and honestly, especially from black, because there's a couple of decent options, right? So like, um, you can go knight here, you can go bishop here. These are both decent options. Um, Technically, you can even bring your pawn forward one. That's an interesting one. Can I not just take that pawn now? Right? Because take, take. Wait, what am I saying? I'm an idiot. Why did I think that the bishop was involved in this? It's not the right color of bishop, guys. Man, it sucks being stupid. It really does. Sometimes being dumb is hard, okay? I'm not used to this play. I'm not quite actually sure what you're supposed to do here, to be honest. There's several plays that you usually make as black, and that is not what I'm used to. Okay, let's think this through. Okay, so knight out here is still decent, I think. Pawn up one is decent for sure. Is pawn up two good? I feel like pawn up two is decent, but no, because then he's just going to come here, and then it will no longer be decent, right? Yeah, that's pretty much how that would go down. I'm pretty sure. Okay, but if you don't do anything, then, huh? Yeah, we saw that coming. Okay, guys, so he's planning here as his next move, just in case anyone was the least bit curious. Um, God, it really sucks. Oh, although when he does it, I have here. So that's actually okay, I think. Uh, well, hold on, because that will be followed, of course, by there. And then I have nothing, basically. Huh. Huh. Well, that's kind of clever and annoying. Out of curiosity, if I go there, I can target this pawn. I have access to this square, that square as well. I'm not marking back where I came from, that's stupid. There, sort of. Huh, okay. It doesn't solve my problem at all, though. So I don't really know why I'm considering it. I think I'm just gonna have to be okay with the fact that he might get to take that. Like, I don't like it, but it just kind of seems like it is what it is at this point, you know? Oh, look at this, though. Oh, my gosh. He's gonna lose his queen on his next move. Oh, wait, no, he can put the knight in front of it. He also put the pawn in front of it, too. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep that pin. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I definitely need to castle this way. He's behind on development. Oh, also, if he does move that, I just realized this. If he moves that knight there, I can just take this pawn. It actually works better for me. I was so worried about it, but it's actually better for me. That's funny. Okay, also, now that he has that in front of there, if I move up, so boop, boop. Okay, I mean, obviously, I mean, it's pretty obvious what he's planning to do there, right? Like, he wants to go here. But that's not that big of a deal. Because that still gives me down here, at which point I can grab that. But I was thinking about this anyway. So this, which is followed by this, which is followed by this, which can be followed by this, which can be followed by this, right? All that math is mathing, right? Although, that is just an even trade. What about... okay, but then he brings this... Yeah, and then I just do the thing I was thinking about doing, right? Like, that's not that big of a deal, actually. Okay, let's go ahead and castle, actually. I'll let him damage his pawn structure to force me to do it a little bit. Is that any good? buddy, no, I just had this conversation. That can't be good, right? Am I mistaken here? Oh, I don't need to damage. Yeah, and then I don't need to damage the pawn structure. I can just. So, boop, boop, and then boop, right? I mean, he could. A couple moves to get his queen involved. His bishop's over here. Yeah, no, that's just good for me. The moment when your plan didn't really work out the way you planned, you know, you really thought that's what's going on here. By the way, I think I'm picking something up with this. So trying to get some ideas going here. I hadn't. What was I just thinking about? Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, interesting, but not super relevant. Oh no, it's even better. So here. Okay. Now I should figure out which one I want to take with. No, it's not gonna. That's not gonna work because yeah, no, it's not gonna work. Okay, never mind. Um, okay, well I can't put the knight back there. I really don't like them being doubled up in this file. They can't protect each other, so it's not like that's a great way to do that. Hey, here, right? Right. I think that's pretty good. Wait a minute. Maybe not. Because all he has to do is move the knight out of the way, right? So he can move it. I can take it there. That's not a good move. So, oh, nope, not trying to move it. So here, and then here or here. It doesn't really matter. No, because that's just taking the queen. Never mind. Yeah. No. I think this just ends up with me getting a piece. Yeah. No, that's actually a really good move. Okay, but why not? Why not this? Huh? I mean, okay. If that was the why not, then yeah, that was a good move. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I can't go there. I was kind of thinking about there now. That's no good. I mean, it could be though, right? Like in the future. I'm not too worried about that pawn. I mean, I gave up that pawn for that attack. That attack was brilliant, and I gave it up, and that's fine. Let's see if he'll see what's coming next. Because threatens these two, either which I would do. Although just moving it up is a pretty good counter to that if he does see it. It's not bad. Actually, just taking that pawn is not a bad counter. I just realized that you can just you just take the pawn. It's not it works. It definitely works. Okay. Oh well, no, because if he takes the pawn, then I can go here, here, which then threatens both of those. Although I say that, I'm not really sure. Is it worth taking? I mean, I say the bishop's blocked in. The bishop's blocked in for one turn. Like, he just moves the pawn. That pawn, it's fine. It's not a real problem for him. How are we doing on time? Oh, he's definitely running on time. We're not doing so great on the time. I think that's okay, though, at this point. Like, I'm not too worried about the timing at this point. And he already had to move his bishop out of a really good spot for his bishop. Okay. So pawn 2 forward was played. So we thought about this. I can go here. I can go here. Technically, here is also an option, right? Yes, it is. There seems best if I can do something quickly, which I don't see. And I think I'd be forced out of it pretty quickly after that. Wait, can he even force me out of that? Actually, don't look at it. It seems like an overreach. It just can't be good, like, at this point. Oh wait, no, here is stupid. That's how I would get forked immediately. Okay, so that's actually out. The options are here or here. This is very passive. I do not like this. I really... that's okay. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I just saw something. No, never mind. It doesn't work, I don't think. Yeah, we'd already decided that pawn was a goner. That's fine. It does double up his aggression, though. So... what do we think about here? Because then I can go here, and I'll have taken this, which he can take back, but then I take here. Oh no, because he has here, which then would cover that. Okay. That doesn't work. Okay, I mean, what do we think about here? The obvious, right? Like, just threaten the... yeah, because then I'm threatening... that's a fork, right? Because then I'm threatening both of these. There's a way out of it. I mean, obviously, you can just go here, but... but it does something, right? Like, it does, something is being done. Okay. Oh, poop. That was a wrong move. I missed this entirely. Told you guys, I'm trash. Are you thinking about it because you don't see it too? Or are you thinking about it because you're wondering how I'm that stupid? Nope, you saw it. Okay, cool. All right, well, it's back to an even game now. I need to get some of these attackers off of my... Hmm. Hmm. It's not terrible, but it's just a one move threat. Followed by here though. There's a lot of moves. It's a lot of moves. That's like, I mean, one of them will get a forced response, but his forced response could even, yeah, I don't think we're gonna get that. I don't think that's gonna work out for me. Like I said, I do need to get rid of these hackers, so I'm kind of thinking about here. You know, of course, also here works too. Oh, by the way, that's just a free pawn. In case you guys were wondering. No, it's not. It is not a free pawn. See? Trying to blunder my queen. It's not bad, though, if I go here. That works pretty well. Because here, then here. Oh, sorry. Here, then here. Then when he captured... Okay. But of course, this will still cover that square. And I don't see a good way to cover it. Yeah, I mean, I like the simpler approach, honestly. Blunder your queen. Come on. You know what would also work is king there if he sees it. That would get him out of this. Ha! He did see it. Good job. Oh my! I almost just went there, guys. Do you see the problem with there? Oh my gosh, that's dumb. I was literally like, yeah, I'm covered from this. I saw the rook. I'm like, I'm covered from the rook. I'm so stupid sometimes. So dumb. Oh, look at this. That gives me a fork there. Oh, I mean, yes, you can just go here to counter it, right? Um, yeah, it gives me something to do at this point. Oh, oof, that was almost throwing away a pawn. And then I need to move this here, which will of course be followed by this, which is all fine. I dislike you. That's good. That was a good. That was a good counter. I didn't see it, to be honest with you. Okay, so what do we have here? So let's think about this. So, boop. Then he's going to go here, at which point I'm going to recapture. At which point he's going to do this. At which point I'm going to do this, and then one of these two in my next move. Right? Okay. Does that work? So I'm going to come out, he's going to come out of this with 10 points for the rook, for the rooksa, I should say. I will get, yes, that actually is, that is an extremely long line of, that's true. There is an option here where he doesn't follow it up with what he was planning, where he just takes immediately. That's not good. Wait. I just did a bunch of complicated math to avoid that. No, that doesn't solve the problem, actually. I just realized that, nope, that's not a solution. Do you think he will calculate that far ahead? That I'm going to come out of this with an extra, like, 5 points? That's a really... Whew! I mean, it's a gamble. It's definitely some hope chest there. Like, I don't like it. I'm not a fan. I mean, otherwise, it's just flat out losing, right? I mean, like... Go here. No, it's all the same problem. I mean, if I do nothing, I just get decimated. So, I mean, if I do nothing, it's -3. So, do this. It's good, even if the hope chest aspect of it doesn't work. He saw it. Okay. Well, it was the only. I mean, there was no other option really. Um, that was a good job of spotting that. I expected him to get a little overzealous and not spot it. So Now I'm behind by 2 points and way behind on time. This is not good. Yeah, this is bad. Sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to kick you. Okay. Here, and then here is still an option. It's not a bad option either. It may not actually. Okay, that's a lot. I just realized how much hope chess is involved in that too. Oh, yeah. So what if I go here? He does literally something not stupid. Like here. Here's still pretty good. This can be followed by here. Which has options like no, it doesn't work. Also, once I move this queen, I need to move this first. So probably move him here, maybe. Sounds good. Okay. I'm not sure I follow that plan exactly. Are you thinking like that? Even that doesn't work because do this, then take probably take, and then it doesn't work at all. Forget I made that mark. Take. Well, yeah, I mean that's just stacking a queen to a pawn. There's just no way that works. That doesn't work at all. I feel like my king is in a little better safety than his. That's about all I have going for me at this point. I still really like here. I do. I really like that. Although, if two forward then, and I try to do that's under attack, that's under attack, that's under attack, that's under attack. Nothing on that works. Here works, I guess. Sort of. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what his next move is. I'm gonna have to base it a lot of it off of his next move. Okay. That opens up some options. Oh, do you think he wants to go here, take this pawn, then get captured, then he recaptures, and that's really good for him? Hmm. I think that's what the plan is. So that kind of pins my queen there, doesn't it? Although, wait a minute. What about just... Doesn't that work? I mean, he could take this pawn, right? But, like... I'm going to do this. I have an idea. Oh, you know, I just kind of just gave him that pawn, didn't I? Damn it, Austin. Yeah, I got ahead of myself. I need to get this pawn out of the way first. Oh well. It is what it is. Although I'll get a pawn. I'll get that pawn. I think, if I do this right. So even trades, I guess. Okay, guys, I got a doggo who wants to go out. All right, so we still haven't moved yet. That's good. Oh, I missed it. His queen is also protected. I did miss that. And now I can't move it out. Damn, that's good. That's really good. Oh, but it no, it doesn't completely solve it because he blocked his own attack there. Right? Am I missing something here? All right. Also, there's an option. Actually, it's the only option for my queen at the moment. It does prevent me from getting my other rook involved in this. So that part sucks. Actually, that would be really probably pretty good right now. It also eliminates my 2-up idea here. Now the dog wants back in, but I'm not rushing over there quite yet. Not happy about those blunders earlier. I was winning this game. It really frustrates me. Rotate the free pawn. It's literally a free pawn. But this pawn is not like I know I get it, you want this pawn, but like it's not worth this. I don't think. Personally, I don't feel like it is. You know, there's an option here too for like something like this as well. I don't know. It's a one move threat though, but by the way, you're supposed to put rooks on the back rank. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, remove this here, followed by here. That's like really good. Well, no, actually, I guess here would actually just get you taken, but don't want to pre-move. Yeah, but anyway. Hmm. Wait a minute. Do I have an option to just like GTFO? I think I do. Oh, yeah, because I mean that leaves this rook protecting this one. Well, now I don't. There's still a free pawn on the board for him. I don't. It's really irritating. Yeah, because if I just move out of the way, he's gonna. Mm. Oh wait, why not here? Anyone have any reason for why not there specifically? Oh, I guess he did move out of the way, so he's gonna take that pawn. Yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna take this one, but that does put him on the back rank. Oh yeah, he's got two. All right, all right. I know what I have to do. There you go. Not happy about it, but bro, it's an obvious move. Yeah, okay, thank you. It's literally the move you've been trying to make this entire night. Okay, cool. Now that's safe. So I'm about to follow it up with here. Okay, that's odd. I don't understand that like at all. Can someone explain that one to me, please? You're not covering that position. like at all yet. Hmm. Yeah, dog. Well, I mean, what do we think about just there? I mean, I guess that just allows there, which may be where he wanted to be. Yeah, I think that is. He was trying to be. I don't know why. Okay. I don't understand. Maybe he's hoping I'll pull up, but he does not. There's nothing else to that threat. Well, basically, pretty much anywhere on this entire diagonal, actually. Well, this entire diagonal, actually. Yeah. There looks probably like what he's going to do. Although, I don't know. He's trying to do some weird over here. Maybe this to be followed by this to be a ran. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what this was, honestly. I feel like okay. Yeah, we're catching back up on the time, which is good because we were falling behind there, and this game might actually be decided on time. Like there's a chance that this game gets decided on time. I really want to get out of this because I really like the play here because it threatens this and this, which just seems. Oh, and of course, this is in line too. Okay, alrighty. Well, I can't just move it up though. Oh, hold on. I think he can play here, and it would like perfectly defend all of this shit. Um, well, that sucks. It's kind of sucky. I think I do it because if he doesn't play, I'm gonna start cleaning up, right? And if he does, then I can move my rook back behind it. I think I have to take some initiative here. No, wait, no. I cannot move my rook. I can move back here, which does a lot too. Yeah, yeah, that's okay. That's a good one. All right. Okay, I think we're okay with that. Come on, take it. You know, also here defends it as well, but it doesn't create an attack. So yeah. And of course, I actually meant that. Oh, this time is going to be an enemy here. Okay, okay, he figured it out. He found the threat. Okay, we already mapped this out. We know what to do. Of course, that does kind of weaken my threat now that he can defend this pawn, because I was planning on here to do the fork, but it's not a real fork in that sense in this situation. It is an X-ray attack though, because whenever he moves this, I take this. But yeah, and he can't actually put the bishop here because or the rook here because I'll take it like that. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay. All right. We figured it out. Of course, if he does boop, and I mean, sorry, if he does, well, no, because he won't be able to do that. If he's going to defend, he has to go there. No, wait, no, he can't. There defends. There defends all the stuff. Ooh, yeah, there's actually kind of a problem. Kind of a problem. Why did I not see that earlier? For some reason, I didn't see that this would be covering that in that situation because I'm stupid. Okay, we cannot be spending this long. I'm just going to go here. It really can't be that bad. It also gives me that, which is pretty legit. Yeah, we need him to start grinding some time. This one's going to come down to some time, I think. Oh. Interesting. Not what I was expecting at all. Okay, now where do we think this was going to go? Kind of, no, that wouldn't make sense. Here, maybe? Here's also pretty good. It's also legit. Here's also pretty good. And obviously, of course, there's just move backwards. Okay, we're now actually winning on time. That's good. Um, Okay, okay, I see that. That's decent. Hmm. Let's go ahead and start getting pieces off of the square that his bishop can control, because that's really bad for me. Oh, that was good. Good job. I did not see that. Okay. Um, no, that doesn't work. Okay, of course, your next plan is to take, right? Um, if I'm, hold on. Here, followed by moving out of the way, probably. Followed by, oh, yeah, yeah, bro. Okay, this is not good. I'm about to lose. Da, 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 da. I probably need to make some space here. He's about to come down here, isn't he? Probably not yet. He probably wants to get his queen in position, which will give me a chance to bring the rook up. No, if I go here, no, down here, and then whenever I go here, he then just simply moves this anywhere along here, and it's checkmate. Almost. The queen can come in and defend. Yeah, no, not quite. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, now we just had this thought. Okay, here works. If he tries to get out of here, he can go here in a minute. Of course, then I can just escape this way. Bro, this is stressful. I am stressed. Um, of course, here works as well. I don't think that worked. I don't think it does. I'm pretty sure it doesn't actually. There for a check. Yeah, but what problem does that solve? Guys, guys, I won on time. I won on time. Bro. All right. I need to go let my dog back in, and then we will review that game. A time management win is still a win. It's not how I wanted to win, but a win is a win is a win. Also, 871. We need one more win, and we will be tied for our thing. Well, depending on how the ratings. One more even win, and we will be tied. Okay, guys. I mean, tied for my highest ever rating. Is what I'm talking about. Anyway, my gosh, guys, that was something else. That was something else. I like that my game rating was bad. That's amazing. Like, well, worse than his, even though I technically won. Yeah, we played the majority of the game at like a negative game rating. Bro, do I want to watch a review on this? Was there helpful information? I mean, don't blunder pieces. Like I made two blunders. That's why my score's bad. Do I want to game review this? I don't. I don't think I do. I don't think there's a lot of educational value here besides don't blunder pieces. Like, because I didn't. I mean, these aren't a lot. Yeah, I think we're just gonna. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and just play another game, and we will come back around to that to see if we which one of them we want to use our free review on for the day. All right. Oh, that was stressful. Ah, come on, night. Oh, interesting. That's not where your knight. Ah, he might be playing. He might be playing that. Um, yeah, I mean that works. It's for sure a move you can play. No, not what he's doing. Okay, interesting. Somewhat unexpected. Hmm. Okay. Okay, so we're just doing another one of these, huh? Oh, that's a mistake. You're supposed to move up here. Does he know that? Isn't that the move you play when you know that you're supposed to move up there? I don't remember why it's so bad, but it's bad. You're not supposed to do it that way. Wait, doesn't that allow for this? Yes. Technically it does. I might be compounding my errors into more errors, though, to be fair. That's interesting. I really feel like that allows me to solidify this position here. So he wants Bupe, Bupe, Bupe. Hmm. Okay, it's a strat. But what about Butte? Boom. Okay, I really didn't have a good follow-up to that. In my head, that worked out differently. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. And of course, this queen is the only thing protecting that this knight, so it can't really move at the moment. There's this, which just sacks the pawn into the rook. Is there a response to that? Maybe? Yeah. So, boof, boof, followed by boof, which opens up boof or boof. That last one didn't work right. It's supposed to be boof. Okay. So, but of course, queen here defeats that, right? Huh. I'm gonna burn some time here, I think. Yeah, because I think queen there is the winner. You know, also I have this though. Like we do see that, right, guys? Oh, you know, there's also this, right? And then if takes, then takes, defending that. That's that's the obvious play, actually. Oh, okay, no, it's okay, it's okay. Almost had a moment there. I thought for a minute I'd blundered this knight, and then I realized that no, because of that, it's fine. It's okay. Okay. Is there a reason that works that I don't see? I think that actually just allows this, right? Hmm. So I wasn't actually planning to do that but I didn't want it to hold this here. Let's do this here. So I can't take like that. That's just dumb. And if I let him take here, then I can take here, and then he can take there. Actually, that's okay, but it would end up with me being pinned. So, not a big fan. Well, what if we just weren't pinned? Right? Boom. Problem solved. What if that just wasn't how that worked? That does work, right? Takes. No, I miscalculated. I knew that didn't work out right. Crap. Yeah, I knew that didn't work. Okay. He probably should have taken it. I mean, I thought he should have taken it earlier, so it's probably fine. Is there something that I can line up? Oh, that doesn't work. I wish that worked. Okay, what about just here? Threatening here? Obviously, he's got a response of just putting it there, but like, I mean, that still leaves me with here or here, you know. Yeah. A little bit of damage to his pawn structure, too. It's never hurt anybody. Yeah, and I think we decided on... Actually, here's also an option. That doesn't really do anything for me. Do we want to have him keep damaging his pawn structure? Yeah, I kind of like it. Oh, that's where my knight should have went, though, probably. There's that, I guess. This is a very vulnerable bishop right there. I do kind of like that. Where can he go from there? There. There. Well, no, he can't. Okay, he can't really go there. Yes, he can. No, he can't. Okay, so there. There. I mean, I guess this one isn't no, that's terrible. It's really just here or here. Here's really bad. Is not really bad, but I mean it's mildly bad. It'd be difficult for you to get back into the game from there. So probably here. I mean that's mildly annoying. Okay. All right. If I go here, or we said his options are here or here, right? I don't know if that really does much of anything. No, it's covered by that. It's no longer really a vulnerability. Ooh, what about this? Boof. No, the queen just moves to take him here. It doesn't really do much. Okay, well then. God, I'm trying to figure out something here that's cool. Okay, what about Boof? Boof looks good. Boof is good. Boof is good. But Boof does have to deal with this. Hold on, let's model that out. Okay, so Boof. He wouldn't do that. It would be Boof. Actually, he might do that. We should model out both of those because both of those look pretty good. Yeah, I can work with both of them. Both of them work for me. Also, removing the defender from this is pretty good too. Yep. So boof. Followed by, we're going to say boof just because I think it works fine. Boof technically does work, but I'm going to capture this, so we're fine. We're okay with that. Oh no, we're not. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. So because the counter to interesting. Okay. I'll work on that. But okay, so if I go, hold on. Here can be countered with here. Also, there's no more knight there to take, so this doesn't matter anyway. Okay, never mind. It's just relevant. It's not relevant at all. Okay. Poof. Probably. No. It would be followed by. It would be boof followed by boof. Right? No, 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 no. Because that would just let me trade queens with him. Probably would probably just let me trade queens with him. Followed by poof. And that works. Hold on. So. At best, it's an even trade, but he is up one, so even trades aren't actually the greatest. Oh, that's lame. I hate this. This is really irritating. Really irritating game. Yeah, I mean, worst case, we trade queens. His queen's in a little bit better position than. Oh, that's not it. I can put it. No, that doesn't solve the problem. Okay, it could. Okay, what if I move the queen off of the thing? So here, I actually do that later. That at least takes out some of his crap he's got going on here. Let's do it. Now, let's actually, why not here? Followed by here. No. No, no, no. Here, followed by. Okay. The problem is he gets a move. There's an unknown move in here somewhere that could mess with this, but assuming it doesn't mess with this too much. Oh my gosh, I'm burning too much time here. Let's just do it. It was this, right? That's going to be a lot of time wasted on a move if it doesn't work. If nothing else, it removes a defender from here and here and here. That knight was pretty central to his actual overall stuffs. What did I say was the good way to do this? Isn't it takes with queen? No, it had me trading the queens. Okay. I think I like here next then, just because like I can threaten like everything. Granted, everything is protected, but everything is threatened. Yeah, and then that can be followed with here. Well, that allows for queen takes, which doesn't solve any problems at all. I mean, I guess that can be followed up with here. I mean, it doesn't necessarily do anything, but oh well. Ooh, isn't there always here too now? Because that opens up takes. Hold on. Here would open up takes, 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 takes. Okay, we got some ideas. We're cooking. We're cooking. I wasted way too much time earlier. No, that was way too much time being used. Depending on what he does next, we just gotta figure out if that works. Huh. That seems like a pretty good move for him. Okay. He withdrew that, which was pretty much my target, so that's not great. Okay, so I think we're just gonna go with here then. Yeah. Also, I don't think withdrawing is the right call there for a move, just in case anyone was wondering. Could do. No, I don't think that works. No, you wouldn't want to do it that way. You want to do it this way. No, yeah, that doesn't work. Because then I. Why would you go that way with it? Buddy, that can't be right. You know that, right? Oh, okay, but actually, because of this, it works pretty well, actually, doesn't it? Ooh, yes, it does. That is actually rather irritating. Okay. I literally can't go anywhere on this entire diagonal now. And of course, this is out. Okay, and that's out. My option, and of course, this is out too. Well, that's pretty easy. That makes it really easy for me. Okay, so I have this diagonal to make my to choose from. Actually, no, that's not even true. That's not even true. Yeah, there's only one. There's only one move. Okay. Technically, here is like technically valid, but it's just not a good move. But that does remove a defender, so we're back to capture. Yeah, that's just a clean capture. That yeah, perfectly works. Mm. Yeah, and then once that's played here, also becomes a playable position. Okay. We're working some stuff out. I guess you can always go back here, though, too. Interesting stuff here. Do you think he would trade me queens if I went there? Oh. Wow, that's interesting. So the point is that if I go here, he goes here, right? I think that's the point. But doesn't that remove the defender from here? He has to capture this way now, in which case I capture here. And he has to capture because well, technically he can move his queen, I guess. If he does that, what are my options? Here? The line didn't work right there. Which of course gives me the fork, the really nice fork. I guess the counter would be to go there if he sees it. But even then, I mean, I don't think I'm in a bad position. And he literally, I mean, he has to play either here or there. That's the only, well, here is technically valid for him too. Got to speed up this play though. Oh, I guess also here works too. Capturing is a mistake though. There's no scenario in which capturing is not a mistake. Okay, buddy. Wait. Yeah, though. I mean, yeah, you can get a pawn. You can get that's good, but this is better. He might just quit here. This might be the moment where he quits. Just take that pawn. It's fine. It's fine. It wasn't a one move threat. Shh. I know you thought it was, but it wasn't. I think your best option is to go here to make sure that I lose 2 points whenever I capture back. But if you do that, I'm going to go. But if you do that, I'm going to capture here. You're gonna have to recapture with one of those pieces. No, that's not the move, buddy. That's not the move. Okay, well, no, it is. It is because it lets you cover that um, reasonably well. Of course, it gives me a future fork for here. Can be countered with that. So there's that, I guess. Okay, so literally, I mean, okay, I'm thinking too far ahead. The only question here is here or here. I think I'd rather his rook be over here. So I think there is better. Okay. Oh, had I brought this over the other way, I would have had a free pawn. I just realized that. Nah, that was dumb. Here, which can be followed by here, which if he's smart, will follow with here, but then I can follow that with here. Oh, that's already protected. That doesn't really work. Not really something that works. Okay, smart, smart, smart. Okay. Okay, okay. Oh, do you guys see this? This is brilliant. I'm pretty sure. Or it's really stupid. One of the two. Um, oh, dude. There. That's obvious. Mm, there's a counter, but I don't think he'll see it. Ooh, he also has here. It's pretty good too. mm. Okay, he saw it, but I'd already seen it too, so it's okay. And it's actually not even that good because there's a really good follow up here where I go here and then here. Actually, no, not even that. Here and then here because it's covered by this. Although moving this pawn up is a pretty good move at this point. He should probably do that. I'd have to like actually think about some of that. If he moves that pawn up, here's an option. All the way down here is an option. Oh, of course, here's an option too. Actually, that might actually be like a pretty good one, honestly. I like there though. That's even better. I like there's a good. I mean, that's a really good play. Okay. Are you threatening? Huh. Okay, so I have some options here at this point. You don't have enough material for what you're planning, I don't think. Or I'm something here is mistaken. I don't even see how you do it with bringing the rook into the fight. I don't think it works. Ooh, there's pretty good. I kind of just saw that. Yeah, that's okay. We saw that. That option was considered. It was thought about and considered. Okay. What does that open up? What are you trying to do? That's a check. It's not a bad one. There's an option too. I guess technically these two are options. I don't see what that does. You know what? I need to make some space though anyway. I guess that did open up a spot for him to hit me right there, didn't it? That was maybe kind of dumb. Okay. It's a good play. All right. So this opens up boof, boof, boof. boof, which would hit this. That's really the only thing it does, though. You can't really go there, but if you could, that doesn't really work either. And of course, you can always go back where you came from. All right, so if I go here, remember that this really helps monitor this and this. It would keep me from playing there again. I think that's what I want to do. I guess that opens up here for him if he wants. But now I mean, that response there. And while that wouldn't be an ideal way to take, you know. I don't know what I'm really doing around. I really like this move. Yeah. I actually really like that move. Yeah, I saw that one coming. Here's the problem with that one. I have this one. Really should have covered that square before you played that. Kind of did that out of order. Just saying. Okay, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good play. Where are my... Oh, I have literally one option. That's not good. It's always not really great whenever you end up with like literally one option. Ooh. Depending on what he does next, there is like... sorry, not there. There is pretty brutal. I need to start playing faster. Oh, no, it's not because boof. Yeah, then this takes... Here's pretty good. Opens up me on that little aisle there. Would definitely create some difficulty for him at least. Okay, interesting. This allows him a couple of interesting ideas. There. And then I lose the rook, right? Is that the plan? Could be the plan. It's not a bad plan. Here, I think, works, though, to counter that. Oh, yeah, it's not checkmate, though. No, it wouldn't be. It's just, that's actually just losing a knight. What? Oh! I didn't see that. I had to play faster, and I didn't see it. All right. One more. All right. That's irritating. Don't blunder checkmate, kids. That's the important note here. Don't blunder checkmate. All right. So we're back to where we started at the beginning of the day, and that's just ridiculous. So we got to play one more and see if we can either lose or do something here. Okay, buddy. Yeah, thank you. It is a timed event, guys. What? Why you make weird play? What are you doing? Um, okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and take the outpost. Pretty sure that's the right move. Yeah, I saw that. The problem, yeah, there's a series move that creates a problem with that position. I don't think that works either. Sorry, looking, making sure. Here, here, here. Oh, don't forget about here. Yeah, none of those create a problem. Oh, I was gonna go here, but the queen actually does cover that. Okay, that's okay. So that does something, I guess. If I take this, he's forced to damage his pawn structure a bit. Oh, but then he takes here, and then when he takes here, I can't recapture here, but I can recapture here. Also, doesn't that open that really weakens this pawn too, doesn't it? It really does. I actually really like how that would play out. Do it. All right, guys. You know what? That was a miscalculation. I just realized why that's a miscalculation, but it's okay. Because I can move here. Now, if he sees it, he'll get out of it, but I don't know if he's going to see it or not. He did not. Bye bye love, bye bye happiness, hello loneliness. I feel like I could cry. Bye bye. Okay, okay, that part's pretty good. That part's pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and castle. Bye bye love, bye bye happiness, hello loneliness. I feel like I could cry. Bye bye my love, goodbye. This is where rooks belong anyway. Bye. feel like I could cry. Bye bye, my love, goodbye. Bye bye, my love, goodbye. That's just a dumb place to put your. That was just stupid. Move again, please. Hello, lonely. I feel like I could cry. Bye bye, my love, goodbye. Bye bye, my love, goodbye. There's my baby with someone new. She sure looks happy, and I sure. She was my baby till you stepped in. Goodbye to romance. That might have been my love, my happiness. Hello, loneliness. I feel like I could cry. Bye bye, my love, goodbye. Bye bye, my love, goodbye. There's my baby, someone new. She sure looks happy. I sure am blue. She was my baby till we stepped in. Goodbye to romance. That might have been my life happy. Hello, loneliness. I feel like I could cry. Bye bye, my love, goodbye. Bye bye, my love, goodbye. Here goes my baby with someone new. She sure looks happy, and I sure am. She was my lady, then stepped in. Goodbye to romance, and my been my life happy. Hello, loneliness. I feel like I could cry. Bye bye, my love, goodbye. Bye bye, my love, goodbye. Nothing stepped in. Oh. Literally, it's almost the same fork I hit him with. That's infuriating. Still on the table. It's not quite as bad as the fork I hit him with. Yeah. No. Yeah, he did counter like that. And we could have with someone. No, I don't think that. Oh, I guess that does work. Yeah. Does it? Doesn't it allow for here, which then allows you to do the boop or boop, depending on what he does next? Doesn't that just work? Okay, I'm slightly wrong because it's actually here. You can't. This queen doesn't look like a knight, but sure, I mean like that does work, right? Pretty sure. Also, here, we mean he has to move his king here, and I can get my knight out. Just a thought. Just a thought. He sure was happy, not sure. Goodbye to romance. Bro, honestly, that's like just short of checkmate, actually. The only place it allows. That's checkmate. It is checkmate, right? Boom. Boom. And this one is blocked by that. That's just checkmate. No, it allows for this. Bro, it's almost checkmate. Oh no, it's still checkmate, right? Yeah, well, it's checkmate in two, though. It's mate in two, I think, because once you follow it up with this, and then it's just mate in two. Actually, no, you wouldn't want to follow it with that. You'd want to follow it up with queen takes. It's mate in two. He can move here, and then I can take here, and here will be covered by here. Therefore, it is mate in two. Also, don't forget there's that too. I mean, usually not looking for checkmates at this point in the game. I usually don't see them because I'm not looking for them. But like this one actually came to me. Mostly because I wasn't looking for it for this reason. That's really why it came to me. But also, by the way, that was just a terrible move because all it did was open up that. That's really all it did. Um, a better move would have been here, I think. I'm not sure. Does that get you out of this? Yeah, it gives you another piece of material to sacrifice. It would get you out of this. At least immediately. I don't know. I'm not even sure what the purpose. It just seems like, of course, I could. I mean, this is a free pawn. I understand, but like, pawn is better than the game. What are we thinking about, buddy? Are you gonna make me sit here while you run your timeout? That's kind of a dick move, honestly. Like, I wouldn't be very happy with that. It's kind of a dick move. All right, all right. I mean, there wasn't a lot of moves. This isn't the one we want to eval. I'm only gonna eval one tonight. And I think I'm done playing. But oh, uh, wait. Why am I only right? Because I did. Yeah, yeah, right. Because I lost one. Duh. Well, that's still some progress. Let's go. Let's eval that one I lost earlier that was really long. I think that's probably the one to eval tonight. Wait. No, this is the one I won. I won this one. I thought I lost the first game. Or did I lose the second game? I guess I lost the second game. Right, right, right. I lost the second game. Right. I wonder at what point I lost this one, honestly. Wait, what? I haven't reviewed. Ah, guys, I didn't actually start. Maybe once it gives you the thing, it counts it. Can I view the review in post? I guess I can. I don't know. I guess we're gonna learn why I reviewed it, why I did so well this time. I guess maybe. I don't know. Okay, this is the one I won on time, right? But I had a terrible position. But I went on. But I managed to drag it out and went on time. Yeah. What does my coach say about that? No, I did not find a nice tactic. The only well, I guess I did at one point, but realistically, I went on time. Like I don't know if that needs to be like. Wait, what? At what point? I had it went down. What is the move here? Oh, it is push. I thought about that. I considered push up. I should have followed my instincts. I was worried about some kind of like weird crap going on here. Hmm. Yeah, because I. But yeah, no. If you do that, take, 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 and then I saw this. But you can just move. Like that's. You can just move out of the way. Oh my gosh. You don't even. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, you could even just move up. That's also an option for you. That's not the best option, but you could technically. Okay. It wasn't too bad though. This is an inaccuracy? Okay. What's the best move? Why is that better? That this move did something. It forced him to. I mean, it did something. I don't understand. It's because I'm dumb. All right. Cool. Maybe I understand that. I don't know. Why? Explain explain this to me. Explain that move to me. I don't I don't understand that move at all. It never ceases to amaze me when the best move is some random ass pawn sacrifice or piece sacrifice in like the middle of the game. Why? That oh, that's wild. What is supposed to be the follow up to that? Okay. Sack, then here. But then he just moves back. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Oh. Yeah, so first off, you can double down and just defend it better. Secondly, though, wait, that is not, that's defense. Oh, it does because of this. I missed this being there. Yeah. Yeah, because when he comes here, I mean, I can still go there. Oh, well, sorry. When he goes here, I can go there. I don't know how that's such a blunder, actually. Explain. Oh, you know what? That's what I missed in the game, too. I'm an idiot. Yeah, oh, wait, no, I saw this after I moved it. I was like, oh, crap, how he doesn't do that? And he did. And he did. Yeah. I guess they called it a great move. It's like, yeah, you managed to take advantage of my blunder. Good job. See, and I was always thinking, but I thought the trading would be good for him. Wait, no, well, it's an even game. Yeah, no, I'm wrong because it's an even. I don't even know why I was thinking it wasn't an even game. It's clearly an even game. Oh, I got another one coming up here at some point. Here, what was I supposed to do here? Okay, best because apparently there's a way out of this. I'm an idiot, guys. I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. Do you see why I'm stupid? I went here, but here, 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 and then here. No, I thought about this, but that goes here. Explain. But why would that be what happens? Why why would he do that? You wouldn't do that. You do this. Oh, fine. No, apparently I'm wrong. Why would he not do this? Yeah. Followed by this. Followed by this. Sure, that's fine. Here, why not? Yep, that's what I saw too. Works for me. Oh, that's what I missed. Guys, that's what I missed. It's here. What? Anyway. Okay. All right. That makes more sense now. That's frustrating, but I understand it now better. I went and played some Hope Chest. It was not lost yet. Not all was lost yet. All right. Mate in 6. There's mate in 6 now, guys. Oh, yep. Funny, that's great, but the mate counter actually went up. That's funny. Yeah, you should actually take with the queen. Taking with the queen was better. Yeah. No. It's not the best move. This is the best move. Because I still can't do anything about it. Oh. What? If I do that, wouldn't he just take... I would get a brilliant rating for that. I mean, I agree I should, but unless... Why would he do that, not this? Oh, I'm already up because I'm at points. Oh my gosh, guys. That would have worked. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm wrong. He shouldn't take... He did it better. Okay. I was wrong. I was wrong. Apparently sacking the piece there is still the best choice. It's interesting. I was allowed to live. That was a mistake. I did this. This. Wait, what? That's not the best move? I guess that's fair. I guess the reason this is better then is because he then has to move. And then you don't even have to sack. Right? Because he has to move. Where does he even move to? Here works, I guess? Yeah, if I had gone here, what is the best move for him? The best move for him is to sacrifice the rook. But the problem with sacrifice the rook is I have a response. And then when he does... wait, why wouldn't he just take the piece? Oh, because they were trying to create a mate threat. Oh, see, so I was thinking something crazy like this. Oh, you can't do that because you're in check. Duh. And then to stop me from doing that, like as if the computer was like, "Oh yeah, that's actually not bad. You just can't do it right now." Why would you do this instead of this? Out of curiosity, what did that change my? It's not terrible. Yeah, it's not a terrible move. If you do this, you know you're just opening up all kinds of craziness with like that, right? Like free pawn. Oh, I guess you're just like mad dash hoping to make it to the finish. I guess that's the strat. It doesn't matter. Next move. Next move was that recapture. I did this. Okay. Yeah, and then I just went on time. Yeah. What an instructive game, guys. The clock is part of the game. Okay, that's what you need to know. You need to know the clock is part of the game. All right. Well, that's a thing. We are up some rating points, 8 rating points since when we started. One more, and I'll have one more victory if I can manage to not lose anything, and I'll have tied my all-time record. All right. What fun.